this one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Now he breaks his bat. France puts it away, and that's the third out. Bottom four, here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And that is out of play.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That takes care of Buxton. Here's Carlos Correa. Flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one gets down for a hit. Now it's going to be Cody Clemens. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Correa leads off first with one away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2. One down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back in Minnesota. Now here is Andy Pages. Ryan back to work. This one in the air right field. Bader racing after it. And a quick out, number one. Now at the plate, Hesung Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. Out there to center. Buxton on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Back at Target Field, and here's the first baseman, Ty France. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Harrison Bader. That's towards center. Pages ranging back. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball one. That misses.
That's low. That's
now 2-0. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really
Michael Kopech comes on now.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Cody Clemens. Foul ball. Correa off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off to the right. The Twins leading by 3 here on opening day. Tap back to the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. The batter now will be Will Smith. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out in front and foul to the left side. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 1 out. And no one can get there. Here comes Freddie around third. Not going to get him. It's up the line.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And on the out, a run scores. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader on the move. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Off the mark there. Ball two.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. And strike one to the catcher.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Registers the punch out and hits. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Wallner trying to get to it. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Mookie now. Buxton makes his way towards it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Ty France. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed at 101.
0-2.
0-2 now. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd. Ready to begin the 8th. Here is Freddie Freeman. Ryan back to work.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Quick reactions behind the plate. He tags him out. Goes to second. Safe there. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Turned on, but foul wide of third. So the tying run at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's Muncy to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's foul.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pitch was in. And off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now, Teoscar Hernandez. Correa zips it across, and Hernandez is out. They miss it. Back in Minnesota. And now Byron Buxton. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now Correa up to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And it's caught for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline. In future at bats, that pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back at target field. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. First pitch misses. Swings through that.
1-1.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Correa. Save!
Hey, he beat it out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Jammed him pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Runner, yes,
there goes the runner. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Mookie Betts.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Save!
Save! Too late.
Turns and fires to Betts. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. And fouled off. Runner edges away at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Runner.
He's trying for third. That one down the line. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Coulombe checks the runner.
Hey.
Pages back in on a dive. And a 1-2 again. Right side. Castro. Throw in the dirt. Can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really important at bat coming up now.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Over to Correa for one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Hee-haw!
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Chopped on the ground. Muncy sends it to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Matt Wallner. The next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Jeffers. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Luis Garcia. And here is Ty France. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Now a rip into left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Heading for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Twins get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. just a little bit away from first pitch. And towing the slab here, Slade Cecconi.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. On the ground, right side, Schneemann. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pitch misses, 1-0. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here in Cleveland, today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pages settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Kim whips it to first. Now 2 out.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. That's the inning. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani. Cecconi back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Well struck right field. Fry makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That smash towards center. Thomas snags it for the second out. Here comes Max Muncy. Cecconi, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Kwan brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one in the air center field. Pages under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now the right fielder, David Fry. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Popped up. Muncy sizing this one up. Makes the catch. That is the... Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Edman. Towards first, and that's just foul. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Line to left. Kwan calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. Fry on the move towards foul ground. Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Angel Martinez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Center field. Pages in position. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Lane Thomas. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Kwan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. On a line out towards center. Pages makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one fouled off. Fourth inning underway, no score. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. And he gets tied up right there. Betts leads off first with one away. Ground ball right side. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go. Bottom four. Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One out, base is empty. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here is David Fry. This one in the air center field. Pages pulls that one down, and that is that. We go to the top of the fifth, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, not close. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. That one pulled foul. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for L.A., Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And that one pulled foul. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one ripped. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-1. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. And they get Edman for the out. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. The throw in. Safe at second.
He's safe.
The center fielder, number 44.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rips that one center field. Thomas makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Ohtani back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. Angel Martinez digs in. For the Guardians. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Slinging it to first in time. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball to right. Edman pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland. Top 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 49, Colby Allard.
Fouled off. He was late. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Got him. Now one away. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And a foul ball. Not
One
even
ball,
close
1 strike.
there. 1-1. One out and a runner at second. And we're in the top half of the
That's ball
6th. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. In the air out to center. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Betts on at second with 2 down. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Pages on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game.
Max Muncy.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And he chases a high fastball there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-1. And here comes Tommy Edman. Outside low. Ball 1. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got his 2nd double of the game.
The center fielder, number 44.
And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Laser could be trouble. Hernandez around third. He'll score easily.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Foul ball there. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. And they inch closer. It's 4-2. Next to hit, David Fry. Strike one.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pages takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. Here's Brian Rocchio. To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 33.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Will Smith, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. This one in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
And a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
He's out.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. In the air, right field. Fry drifts towards it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing. On it right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That one hammered but pulled foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one lifted to left. Hernandez ranging after it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The tying run at the plate. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done. And we're back. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's going to be Andy Pages. High in the air out to right. Fry sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And there's a ball. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas makes a move towards the gap. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We head to the...
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Fought off foul.
Alex Garcia.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Betts throws across the diamond. And a quick out number 1. He's 2 outs away. Manzardo digs in now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Next to hit, David Fry. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, center field. Pages on his way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle, Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle. With his approach, he didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive.
On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Ohtani with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. All right, ready to go here. And now the rookie second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Second baseman, number 6.
And that misses. And the home opener is underway. And downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batter's out.
Here's Betts.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one hammered center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Skubal will throw to first, and Betts dives back. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Back here in Detroit, and on the mound now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Swings through that one for strike one.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Riley Green. Inside. And it's 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one fouled off. Torkelson, the base runner at first with one out. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Smoked into left, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Oh. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. To
there.
second, tag safe. So they get one at first, but can't. Can't complete the double play. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground to third. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pages settles underneath it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Skubal back to work. Ball one there. Skubal, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. Here comes Max Muncy. late on that fastball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
No, foul ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one fouled off. Skubal certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Swinging a foul straight back.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
They got it for out number 2.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Oh.
That one pushed foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Meadows pulls it down, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. And that's down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
So here's Baez now. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. On to the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And ball one.
1-0.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Led off the game with a strikeout. Puts a bunt down. Torkelson.
Say!
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Inside move to second. And he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. That's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Slowly on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Will Smith to the plate. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Max Muncy at the dish. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets him to chase after that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and
he's under it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. 1 for 2. This one popped up, and that's foul. And that one got a piece of him.
Hit my pitch. Take your base.
So they're all loaded up. Here's Mookie now. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Parker Meadows. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Next offering is downstairs. Outside. On the ground. And foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering misses down and away. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, out towards left center. Pages makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Skubal back to work. Just missed. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Meadows pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Vierling going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. And we're back. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Dylan Dingler. Softly hit to third. Down the line. And it's foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
McKinstry in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
One down, base is empty.
Hey! Woo!
That one misses. 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
To the right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Garcia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And there's a ball.
One strike.
The Tigers trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pages snags it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Max Muncy. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Baez puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Edman.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away.
1-2.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 87, Tyler Colton.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Throw to second, safe. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He beats it, safe. And they're up by 3. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now this is in the air down the line. Carpenter makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the Tigers DH, Riley Green. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 strikes.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Number 19.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in the...
Shohei on the go. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Muncy digs in. And out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Tommy Edman now at the plate. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one out in front that time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
A bunt, and it's popped up. Man at first, nobody out. Dylan Dingler digs in now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
Kim makes the grab. And there's one down. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
On the ground right side, 4, 6. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Now it's Javier Baez. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over. Back at Comerica Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. Meadows. Long run. One down.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Paez on his way to third. He's in there. One down, runner at third. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Puts a bunt down. Beats the throw and the run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Kim over at first with one away. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Runner on the move again. Pitch way inside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Throw, and they got him. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. Up and in. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right side. Edman in position. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And Torque muscles one out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. And now Riley Green. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Right side. Throws to first in time. That's it out. 2 outs, base is empty. Parker Meadows will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw on the money. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 75, Brennan Hanifin.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. Ball one there.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Rolled over to third. Baez fires over to first. And they get the out on. Back here in Detroit. So they turn to their closer. Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Now one
No.
missed. Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. Going
Right.
one.
Ooh. No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle. Betts. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And Gleyber Torres retired.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.